Hello everyone, welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with Tony Old Wolf himself. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's good to have you on. I'm pretty sure it was John's Comics with Kids that suggested you come on, and he also said you were the sexiest person in the YouTube comic book community as well. So
I just watched that, so I
yeah,
was like, it threw everything off what I was planned because I saw something last season. Yours, that my name was brought up, so it just threw me right off. So,
we've
but
got
hey,
a whole batch of new questions this season. So
well, okay, but I mean, like I say, hey, you can't blame a guy for having taste. That's all I can say.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I said at the end of that video, I don't know if you caught it right at the end, that I'm going to see if I can get through this interview right now without getting an erection. So I'm going to see how I go. It's already, there's some blood flowing already, but I'm gonna try my hardest not to
Oh,
go.
don't worry. I'll try to massage you as much as I can. Thank you very much.
The first question is always the same. Who the fuck are you?
Um, I'm a fat bald guy with a beard and some glasses who every week shows what he has. I do a lot. I do the train wreck. So it's basically nothing planned, nothing written down, just me babbling. Probably half in the bag because I'm always drinking. Um, kind of guy. It's um, I know. I just tell you straight what I do and what I like, and that's it.
Nice.
Was that good enough?
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
All
We
right.
don't want to hear too much about you. We don't care that much.
Nobody
Who
really
would
cares.
What would be the opinion of Smeagol and Gollum on the current state of the MCU? And if you could please give it to us in your best impression as well, that would be appreciated.
Say that again. You just blew me away. Where's all this? Oh, I've been practicing and everything. Oh my god. Okay. So what was it again?
What would be the opinion of Smeagol and Gollum on the current state of the MCU? And if you could give us that answer in your best impression of Smeagol and Gollum.
All right. So Gollum was like my precious, that guy. All right. An MCU. My precious. Uh, I'm really not, me personally, my precious. I can't find my precious. Um, I, I'm not really into the MCU, my precious. You got my precious. Um, I'm not really into the MCU. I'm really like lost with the MCU. They changed so much in the MCU, my precious, my precious. I'm not really liking it. I only get like my precious, like 3 titles maybe. Um, can you hear me? My precious, my precious. So that's about it. I don't really get a lot of MCU stuff. So honest, I maybe get like 3 or 4 titles. My precious.
That was a very okay Gollum impression.
I'm sorry.
It was just okay. You could do better.
Do I have to eat a raw fish or something to? Have you ever seen a movie who eats the fish?
That would be nice.
Oh, well, if I knew what the questions were ahead of time, I would have gotten a raw fish and bit into it for you.
Maybe after this, you could go and do that and just record it, and I can edit it in right here.
I can probably get maybe like a stick of butter, and I could just bite into it. No,
As long as you pretend it's a fish,
okay, that's cool.
like have it like flopping around and stuff.
Yeah, I can just. You want me to get it now?
Yeah, go on. I can wait.
So you want it flapping around?
Is that tasty?
I like butter.
I appreciate you doing that. You got a whole stick of butter. You got a
Hold
big
on,
bowl.
can I finish chewing this now? Because have you ever bitten into a big stick of butter?
Take your time.
Go ahead.
Next question is, who have you met in person that's cuter online?
That's cute.
They're cuter
That's
online than they
cuter
are in
online.
person. Yeah.
Perry from Perry Comics. I saw Perry all the time, you know, on the screen. I'm so starting to butter on my teeth. But when I saw him at MegaCon in Florida, not that he wasn't cuter, not cuter. He just made me go this way because I didn't expect to see him there. Actually, that was pretty good. I'm gonna take another bite.
So let's try and keep our interactions with Perry online only.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll disappoint us in person by the sound of it.
I'm not saying he was disappointed, but I did that.
Fair enough.
I want everybody to bite a freaking stick of butter on your show. I think that should be like the 11th question.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'll write it in. Can you please write a haiku about your favorite comic book?
What the fuck? Can I swear on this channel?
Of course you can.
Okay. So what is it? A haiku? Haiku is so many. Haiku is like what? Like so many in a line.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to rhyme?
You should know the rules for a haiku.
I should. Why should I be able? Why should I have to know the rules for haiku? It was never on my resume to get a job, so why do I have to know what it is? Okay, so what's a haiku? No, wait a minute. You asked a question,
yeah,
and now you expected me to know what a haiku is, but you are not going to explain haiku to me. So
I told you about this question. You should have come prepared.
I'm sorry, I didn't come prepared. My favorite channel on YouTube is a very hard question to say because I watch so many great videos. I watch many content providers. I can't really say. But since I was called out on your show by John and Greg, the Bearded Comic, I will say that both of them are really great on YouTube.
That was terrible. You didn't listen to the question at all. I said about a comic book, not about YouTube. But
oh, okay.
That's okay. We'll move on. Just try and pay attention to the questions next time, all right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Which 5 characters would make a great boy band, and what would their name be?
So why don't we just take well, it's obvious. In Batman, you got Dick Grayson, you got Jason Todd, you got the one over there, you got Damian, and then you got like it has to be a boy band. Who would be the fifth bat? And somebody they just pull up the curb to make the Bat Boys.
Bat Boys?
The Bat Boys.
That's a great answer.
It doesn't sound like it the way you said it. I'm like,
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
What do you reckon their song would be? The number 1 topper.
Flapping the Night? I don't know. Flapping the Night Away.
Flapping the Night Away.
Yeah, there you go.
Give us a little demonstration.
Hey, flapping the night away. Hey. And then to be doing little turns and like doing a little dance, you know? No? Okay.
I love that. That was beautiful. That makes me want to have a bite of a stick of butter.
I mean, do you think of, they're all, like, they're doing the dance and stuff, and they're just all flapping the night away. There's only so many moves you can do in a chair. So,
Who would be better at hosting the Comic Book Community Awards than Brian LCS? We need to replace him, get someone else in, someone that can do it better.
why don't we do Simple Simon?
You reckon Simon could do it better?
Yeah, he's got the hair, the 2-color hair. He could have Matt Spidey there. He could fly you in from Queensland. He could, Sarah, and why not? Why does it have to be United States? Why can't it be, Australia?
It could be better if it was an Australian thing.
There you go.
We could swear a lot more. We could have like the cunt award, the community's cunt.
Cunt. Oh, yeah. Everybody's a mate. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? You can. I don't see why not. I think Australia will be the best place to do it. He flies everybody in, and there you go.
He couldn't do any worse than Brian, that's for sure.
I'm not liking Brian at all.
So the next question is a 3-part question, okay?
Oh,
the
shit.
first part is, who is the most iconic comic book couple?
Charlie and Kate Jameson.
Who are they?
Those are John Jameson's, John Comerson kids' daughters. Those two girls made John. Okay.
No. You misread the question. A comic book couple, like inside comic books.
In book.
Yeah.
Oh. Brewster Gold and Blue Beetle.
And a comic book about their sex life, what would their kink be?
Well, Blue Beetle, he's more for the gadgets. So I can see him having a lot of gadgets, a lot of things with handles, insertion, spinning, little tickle here and there. I can see that.
A nice plethora of sex toys.
I can see that. Yeah. Minus the swing. I can't. Well, no. If you put Brewster on his stomach and move the swing, yeah, I can see that happening.
What artist would you see draw that issue?
I would love to see Kirby doing that.
Yeah, Jack Kirby.
I can't. Wally Wood did a lot of sexual things and stuff like that, but Kirby never did. So I can see Kirby doing. I like to see Kirby doing some dirty.
That's a good answer. Bring Kirby back from the grave.
Oh yeah, I mean, you didn't say they had to be alive. You didn't say.
I didn't. No.
Yeah. You said what? And Kirby, I don't think Kirby ever did any dirty. So I would like to see Kirby doing some dirty.
He could probably draw better now that he's dead as well.
Oh yeah, probably has. Being dead, he probably has a lot of practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's rested.
Who deserves a punch in the face in the comic book community?
Anything that's been a symbiote.
No, in the YouTube comic book community.
Oh, I keep saying the wrong thing. Punch in the face? No, I don't want to punch anybody in the face in the YouTube community.
Well, someone deserves a punch in the face at least. There's at least someone that you just thought at one stage, I could punch him. Or her. Or them.
No, I don't have an answer for that.
Just say anyone.
Just say anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, Matt Spidey.
Mad Spidey?
Yeah. You know what? He's always just... Right now, he does a lot of statues. And I watch him. But I'm not into statues. So, yeah. Matt Spidey. Don't get me. Simon, I love you. But, yeah. If I pick anybody, why not?
Maybe I could punch him in the face for you next time I see him.
Is he close to you?
He's down in Melbourne. I've been down to Melbourne a few times.
That's the other side, isn't it?
Hey, yeah, it's down the bottom of the country.
Yeah.
But I've been down there twice already now to hang out with them all. So maybe next time I go, I could be like, hey, sorry about this, but Old Wolf wanted me to punch you in the face.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. You know why? Because he has 2 of my shirts, and he complained about it. That he had one, and I sent him one because I forgot that he had one. But you know something? I never see him wear one. Well, what is that? If you're going to bitch about having 2 of my things, shouldn't you at least wear one?
At least one of them, yeah.
I never see him wear one. And he complained maybe that I should have a hat. So give him a hat. Yeah. Tell him, yeah, give him yeah. I love him. Don't get me wrong, but give him a smack in the face for me. There you
go. Done. 10th question. Tony, can you please show us and everyone watching how you would whack a comic book?
Okay. Hope you can hear me. I'm going to put this back. Okay, so can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I like to give people in the community. I really do. So, and I just, usually when I see somebody on YouTube, they said they would like to have a book, and if I have a double or something, I'll send it out. But this time, because of that question, I think I want to give somebody a little more. So the idea is that I want to give them a comic that they not only can they enjoy, but they can be more hands-on. So what I think what I want to whack is give them a puzzle. Something that, they worked on it so much they enjoy it more. So my idea is I got my shredder here. And I don't even know if this is going to work. So I rip it in half, okay? If I break this, my wife will kill me. Okay, so that's one half. That's the other half. Okay. So what I would do is take the book. I'm willing to pay for the postage. Shove it into here. Here's the glue stick. Throw it in there. So I would send it to them, and not only do they get a book, they have to put it together. You know what I'm saying? What more can you enjoy? You're enjoying the book because you got to put each and every page together. It's a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying? I could just give somebody a book, but then they look at it and say, "Oh, thank you. Look what I got." But if they have to spend hours putting the book together, how much more meaningful that of a gift that would be. And that is how I would whack a book.
That's beautiful. I love a thoughtful whack as well.
Yes.
And a bonus glue stick as well. That's great.
I'm actually giving them the glue stick. I was thinking Scotch tape. I'm like, anybody can do Scotch tape.
Indeed.
But having, and that's, I apologize. I'll open that up. It's a washable glue stick. See, I'm worried about them having to clean up after themselves. It's a washable glue stick.
Thoughtful, very thoughtful, Antonio. I appreciate that whack. That was the 10 whack questions, but now we have 10 this or that questions. You can elaborate if you choose to do so. But the first one is circumcised or uncut?
Circumcised.
If you were in a church, would you rather be turned into a vampire or a werewolf?
If I was a vampire, I'd be damn sexy, but I'd always be hungry. If I was a werewolf, it only happens. I only have to lock myself up when it's a full moon. So, but I could still be damn sexy. But there's less work in it. You know what I'm saying? So I would be a werewolf.
Would you rather take Thanos or Hulk?
Where?
Yep.
Would I rather take him or date him?
Take.
Sexually or just like to the ice cream parlor?
Totally up to you.
Ooh. Well, Hulk has always got his ass out. I mean, he's got those purple pants, but they must crack in the back. So, but he could rip my dick off because he was like just too muscular in the cheeks. So I'll go with Thanos because he only wants to kill 50% of the people. So there you go.
Would you rather burn a piece of Roscoe's art or Shop's art?
Shop's art. I love Roscoe.
That was quick.
I love Roscoe.
Has Shop done a piece for you in the Shopverse?
No, I just love Roscoe.
Okay, there we go. White Mr. Fantastic or Latino Mr. Fantastic?
I see what you're saying. I just don't think the actor that's going to be doing Mr. Fantastic doesn't do anything for me. So I'll go white Mr. Fantastic.
Would you rather McFarlane or Rob Liefeld? No Todd means no Venom or Spawn. No Rob means no Deadpool or Cable.
Liefeld.
Who would win in a tag team fight? Tyler and I versus Ignacio and Nick.
I've seen you in the woods before. So I'll go with you.
Good answer.
Oh, you're welcome.
Who is the better YouTuber, Legion of Comics or DJ Links?
DJ.
Oh, so you don't like Mark at all?
I have no problem with Mark. You just asked me one or the other, and I gave you the answer.
Yeah, and you said I don't like Mark, is what you said.
Okay.
Who is the better Warren, Comic Journey or Dr. Von Hoot?
Dr. Van Hoot.
He's the better Warren?
Yeah.
You don't like Comic Journey? He's a bit over the top, isn't he?
Well, all you see is his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? At least Dr. Van Hoot, I got a mask. I got a face. I got a nose, some lips. All you see is his hands. It's like, I'm not into hands. Maybe feet, but not hands.
So you think you'd like Comic Journey more if he showed his feet instead of his hands?
Well, if he was using his feet more than hands, I'd be more impressed.
There we go. I would be impressed too. I would pay to see that.
His back's all the way up, his feet is on the thing, and he's, that's more, get a couple of more points there.
Last question, maybe the most important: vomit or diarrhea?
Diarrhea. When you're vomiting, it's like, and everybody else goes. If you get diarrhea, you're just like. So, I mean, when you're a kid, remember when you're a kid, when somebody like vomited in the class, whatever, like that, everybody was like, maybe you have a second, third person throwing up, right? If somebody had diarrhea in the class, and you don't have the second or third person shitting their pants, do you? No, of course not. So, so diarrhea, because vomiting is contagious.
I like how you broke that down. You put some thought into that question.
Yeah, I'm trying to be honest.
Tony, that was 10 My Questions. Thank you so much for coming on. Who would you like to see on 10 My Questions next?
Get Perry. Oh, wait a minute. As Simon Simple, no, get Perry, because you know why? Because he's Mr. 7. He's got 7K. He's Mr. 7K. You got to get him on here. But has Simple Simon or Matt Spidey been on here?
They haven't.
Why?
I don't like them.
They're in your time zone.
I don't like them.
Oh, you don't like them?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't blame you then.
Yeah, they're definitely cuter online, if you know what I mean.
No, really? Why? Why'd you say that?
You haven't seen them in person, obviously.
No, okay, so here's 10 questions. Why don't you like them?
If you want to ask me questions, invite me on your show, okay? You're not asking me questions here. We're wrapping this up, okay?
Okay.
Perry,
Yeah, get Perry.
Perry, I'm coming after you next, motherfucker. Thank you, Old Wolf, for your time, and thanks everyone for watching.
See ya.
It's Brian, it's Brian. Cunt's got a name like Brian. It's Brian, he's trying. Cunts can't believe it, they're crying.
That question was what, 7 or 8? So Tony's got to be 4 or 5 drinks in at that point by the time you asked him about the CBC Awards. Australian? We're gonna go international? I'm not sure Simon would have the discipline to pull it off. He doesn't he can't save enough money to do anything besides go out and collect toys and eat some food. So I don't think he would be disciplined enough to pull off an award show. And and Tony, I'm worried about Tony and his butter eating habits. I mean, the guy eats sticks of butter and drinks whiskey. I hope Tony makes the next Comic Book Community Awards. I'm going to say a little prayer for him tonight.
It's Brian, it's Brian. Cunt's got a name like Brian. It's Brian, he's trying. Cunts can't believe it, they're crying.